Hello. In this session, we're going to review the Cost Performance Index. Please review section 7.4.2.2 of the PMBOK Guide. To understand Cost Performance Index, we need to understand EV and AC. EV stands for Earned Value. It's the value based on the original budget of work complete as of today. AC stands for Actual Cost. It is money spent for work complete as of today. If the two numbers equal each other, the project is on budget. If EV, the value of the work, is greater than AC, the value of the money spent, the project is under budget. If EV, the value of the work complete, is less than the money spent, the project is over budget. Make sure you understand this before you move on. CPI stands for Cost Performance Index. It's a measure of cost efficiency. If CPI equals 1, the project is on budget. If CPI is greater than 1, the project is under budget. The value of the work is greater than the money spent. If CPI is less than 1, the project is over budget. The value of the work complete is less than the money spent. Let's look at two sample questions. The project CPI equals 1.2. This means, so pause the video and answer the question. Is the question about cost or schedule or both? The question is about cost. A 1.2 is greater than 1. Is this a good or a bad thing? This is good. We're looking for an answer that's good related to cost. A, you have spent $1.20 for $1 worth of work. Well, that's bad from a cost standpoint. A is wrong. B, you have 20% more work completed than scheduled. B is about schedule, not cost. C, you are over budget by 20%. C is about cost, but that's bad. D, you've spent $1 for $1.20's worth of work. That's what a CPI of 1.2 means. For every dollar you spend, you're getting $1.20 of value. On this slide, I explain the last question in more detail. You may want to review it. Pause the video and review it. Another question. The project CPI equals 0.9. This means, pause the video and answer the question. Is the question about schedule or cost or both? It's about cost. If my CPI is less than 1, this is bad. It means the project is over budget. A, the project is 90% complete. We have no idea because we don't have any schedule information. B, you've spent 90% of the project budget. We have no idea. CPI is about cost efficiency. D or C, for every $1 you spend, you are completing 90 cents of work. Is that good or bad? Well, that's bad, and it's about cost. C might be right. D, for every 90 cents you spend, you're completing $1 worth of work. D is a good thing. The question is describing a bad thing because the CPI is less than 1. This slide explains the last question in more detail. You may want to pause the video and review the slide in detail. Let's review 3 ideas and 1 more sample question. If the CPI equals 1, the project is exactly on budget. The value of the work complete equals the money spent. If the CPI is greater than 1, the project is under budget. The value of the work complete is greater than the money spent. On this XY bar chart, EV in red is the value of the work complete. AC in green is what we spent. The work has more value than the money. We're running under budget. If your CPI is less than 1, the project is over budget. The value of the work complete is less than the money spent. EV is the value of the work complete. AC is what we spent to get it. This is not good. One more sample question, then we'll wrap up. Based on the diagram, what is the project status? I asked, is the question about schedule or cost or both? It's about both. Let's start with schedule. Schedule variance is EV minus PV. EV minus PV, the value of the work complete is greater than the value of the work scheduled. We are ahead of schedule. Cost variance, EV minus AC, the value of the work complete is greater than the cost. That's good, we're under budget. In this video, we talked about cost performance index.